Hello YouTube, Model Car Guy here, welcome back. Today we're building this 1972 Chevy Nova SS. Need to take some break from GM for a little while after this one. So here's our body. Gotta put the fenders on, which are right here, along with our stock hood. Here's our chassis. Here's our interior. Here's our back of our seats, steering wheel and tire backs for the slicks. Here's our drive shaft and leaf springs. Here's our stock exhaust and our rear end. Here's our front seats, the backs, and we got two tire back parts. And then we got our 350, I believe, parts on this tree. Here's our drag hood and roll bar. And then on this tree we got our firewall, shackles, radiator hose, shocks, battery, console, tire backs, and I believe our 454 motor parts. And then we got our dash and the original axles, which I'm glad they came with actual ones. And then we got two slicks with 4 stock tires, two slide glass pieces, headlights, taillights, and windshield and back glass. We got a bunch of racing sponsors and 2 different names you can name the car: Old Pro or the Innovator. And then you got Michigan license to go with it. And then directions that nobody cares about. This is not the first time I built this, because I built it as a stock with the 350 in it and some headers I put on it. And also my grandpa built this when he was a kid. Then my dad threw the black on it with the white 3 when he was a kid. So building this in memory of my grandpa, whose birthday is coming up. And he would have been like 60 something if he was still alive. So, alright, let's see what paint stuff we'll be using. We use gloss black for the body and some frame parts. We use flat black for the frame and some engine parts. We'll go Regal red for the interior and metallic aluminum for whatever motor parts and like the exhaust. Mod Podge for the glass. Here's our glue. Competition orange for the engine block. Snips, trusty pliers, chrome sharpie, and a hobby knife. Let's head over to the paint booth. Alright, update number 1. We got the body all painted. It's ready for glass and trim. Here's our 454 big block all done. Here's our interior, for the most part done. We got our seats in, shifter, roll bar in, under pedals and door panels, and painted the shifter knob. Here's our steering wheel all done. Here's our dash all done. Framework is all done. Rear suspension in, drive shaft, stabilizer bars, and our shocks, and painted the gas tank. Our battery is done. Firewall is painted. And we got our grill block washed, and our headlights in, and done our marker lights in, and got our tail lights in as well, and block washed it. Then our fenders are painted along with our hood as well. So, alright, let's head into update number 2. Alright, build update number 2. We got our front tires assembled. Our rear tires assembled and sanded the slicks. Still got to put the battery in. Mounted a motor to the frame. Interior's all done. Still gotta put rear bumper taillight assembly on. Put the fenders on. The hood. And then the trim. And the glass is installed on the body, so. Alright, let's see what she looks like before decals. Alright, here is what the Nova looks like before decals. Man, she looks good just the way she is. I might build another version later down the road. I built it without decals. I'll just build just like this. Alright, we'll see what she looks like with decals. she is done. This 1972 Chevy Nova SS. It's got the 454 big block in it. It took me about 5 days to a week to do. And there were some days I didn't even work on it. Yeah. The old Pro going up against Bill Grumpy Jenkins and Grumpy's toy in his 72 Vega. Oh, let's look at it. Overall, this kit is pretty good, other than putting the front end on with the fenders. It's the only part I didn't like about it. Well, with red interior, went roughly like it is on box art, but added a few more decals. Here's the 454 big block. The best of y'all's ability and the camera's ability to see the interior through the glass. And then there's underneath the car. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Built this for my grandpa's birthday because he liked Novas, and he also he had one too back in the day. So, wish he was still around. Alright. And here's my grandpa's Nova compared to mine. Yeah, let's just say my grandpa's was the barn find and mine was the restored version, you could say. So, but I just used what parts he had. Alright, we'll see you guys next video.